I'm Mandy and this is Heavenly Bath Treats. Today we are doing the second soap in my Keller Market series. If you need a more detailed introduction to the Keller Market series, see the video before this one. Basically, I take products from the Keller Market and from other vendors and make them into my soap. Today, we're going to be using kombucha. This is from Lap It Up, and I chose the strawberry. Now, I didn't even know that you could use kombucha in soap, but the soap queen says you can, so we'll be doing that today. For those of you who don't know, kombucha is a fermented tea and it's supposed to be really good for you. It smelled a little bit like vinegar to me, but it didn't taste like that. It had a very fresh taste, an acquired taste for sure. But I'll tell you more about Lap It Up, the company I got this from, when I do the pour. The soap queen says that we need to prepare the kombucha before we use it. I boiled this lightly for about 5 minutes, and that was to remove any carbonation and maybe alcohol that was there from the fermentation process. I'm going to be adding this in a little bit later. So the scent I'm going to be using with this is going to be, to go with the strawberry theme, is Strawberry Patch by Bee Scented. It is described as fresh cut strawberries with leafy greens. And it is a very fresh, yummy smell. So that'll be good. I'll tell you more about the colors when we get to that. Let's get started. I'm going to start by pouring the lye into the water. This is a 1-to-1 ratio now because the rest of my liquid is going to go in as the kombucha. After I do pour the lye into my water, it'll be all hot, and I'll put it into my my solid butters and oils. I have a few large pieces here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and move on, and these will blend in with the stick blender. So I have my liquid oils, castor oil and olive oil, and my additives, which are kaolin clay, colloidal oatmeal, and some coconut milk powder. We're going to keep this soap vegan, and I'm going to mix these in really well. And add them to our other oils. At this opportunity, I am going to pour in the kombucha. This has sugars and some juice in it, so I'm wondering if it won't speed up trace a little bit. Hopefully not, but it will make a nice lather on the bars. And I was wondering if it would change color. It is pretty thick already, and my original plan was to do a 5-color tiger stripe. I'm not sure that's going to happen. And we can still do the 5 colors. Maybe we'll do a hanger swirl. We'll see. Alright, let's mix up our colors. Alright, like I said, I was going to do 5 colors. Let me pour this batter out evenly into those. Alrighty, so into one of these I'm going to put, this is Let Us Entertain You by Mad Micah. I did put a little bit of Enchanted Forest in there. And another one I'm going to do, hopefully you can see these. This is Enchanted Forest by Mad Micah. And then in one of them, I want to do a little bit of this. This is Flirt, also by Mad Micah. And then the rest of the Flirt is going to go into here. Now the rest of these, I'm going to use a little titanium dioxide in this one. And oh, geez. And then titanium dioxide. Titanium dioxide in this one. We're soaping a little klutzy today. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and put in the fragrance oil. It is not supposed to discolor. Unfortunately, it did say that it had mild acceleration. So that's fun. I think the Tiger Swirl is definitely out of the question. That's alright, we'll just roll with it. These are pretty colors. It's funny, I was watching a soaper the other day, and she was so calm and so, I don't know, so slow and deliberate with all of her movements, and I do not soap like that. I admired her calmness and she did not panic. That one will have to be stick blended. So yeah, I think the kombucha heated us up a little bit. And this green will change back. Greens are notorious for looking a little sketchy. Hand's getting tired. Oh my. Let us try to get this in the mold. It's pretty much a plop at this point. Oh, it looks pretty. Tell me in the comments down below if you have ever had kombucha and what you think of it. I have a feeling it's probably a love-hate kind of thing. You either love it or you hate it. So when the batter gets thick like this, you can still make a pretty soap, but you have to be careful about air pockets. I'm sorry, air pockets. So I will be squishing and banging just to make sure that I don't have any pockets in this soap. I think I'm going to not talk for the rest of this and concentrate on getting this soap in here. The good news is this is one of those soaps that you can unmold the same day.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me.
I think I've decided to leave it in layers like that. I don't know, I may regret that decision later, but we're going to try to plop some of the colors on the top and see what we can do. I love how I always say we, but it's just me. Maybe we can do some kind of cool texture up here. I don't know. I will say, it smells really good. Nice and fresh. I might use this scent in a bath bomb. I think that would be good. My hands are tired from messing with the thick batter. I think I have a death grip on the spatula. So the other flavor, oh, I got so distracted by my thick batter that I forgot to tell you about Lap It Up. Lap It Up was started by a lady named Juanita Lapp. Isn't that cute? She started this in 2014. She had worked at a health food store and had tried kombucha and fallen in love with it. Started to make it herself. And it started out where she would just make it, share it with family and friends. But then she started making it and selling it at farmers markets. Well, the demand for her kombucha grew so much. Her business has grown so much that now she has to work, doesn't have to, but she works out of a commercial kitchen in Zanesville. I'm just so proud of her. I think that's like, you know, the dream of all of us small business owners is to succeed and grow beyond our expectations. And like I said, I'm proud. Proud that she's been able to get that far. So her kombucha is raw and unfiltered, undiluted. And she makes them with organic materials as much as possible, local materials. And I noticed the different flavors she had. She had blueberry, was it blackberry? I got the strawberry. I don't know, you guys will have to check her out. I'll put her information about her site, where you can find her other than Keller Market House, down in the description box below. It's like abstract art, isn't it? Should I texture it? Let's get a spoon and see what we can do. I wonder if Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, let's clean up the edges. That is sparkly gold. All right. I think I've made enough of a mess for now. We'll see you back maybe later tonight for the cut.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me.
That's all she wrote. See you in the next one.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here.